Razor Ramon shirt, but I gotta wash it.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays
Oh
to
yeah,
all.
thank you. I also got one more thing. My friend Molly, she knows I do this podcast, so
You have
she
someone
got.
who knows we do a podcast.
Oh, bro, I fucking talk so much about my fucking life. Who's that?
Oh, that's cool.
You can burn like
Yeah.
half of those things.
Yeah.
Who's a part? Still part? Yeah. Oh, Braun Strowman, no. Bray Wyatt, no.
It's literally who's that of wrestling.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah. Let me pull this one out real quick because this
It's
one's
like,
funny.
yeah, it's like how many of these people are no longer here?
She is not. Look at this fucking black. Blackie Lynch.
Blackie
Oh my
Lynch.
God, she does look a little suntanned.
Hulk
You
Hogan.
remember she's Irish, right?
Yeah, Hulk Hogan, we coming for you.
Do not finish that quote. God, do not finish that quote.
Uh, we're taking it. I thought we're taking it back.
From who? It's
I'm
your
taking
word to
it
begin
back.
with.
Why it's on my shirt?
Another great movie.
Another great movie.
Yeah,
I think probably Kevin
uh,
Smith's last good movie.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't.
There-
They weren't good after that. That was kind of like the peak. Like Clerks 2 is the peak. They did too good on that one. You knew nothing was ever going to compare to Clerks 2.
yeah,
that was
yeah.
the last time I laughed so hard in the theater. My lungs
Dude,
hurt. Like my lungs
seriously.
burned. I was like, oh my God.
Oh
I will
yeah.
say I came close over the holidays. This might be weird. Christmas is my favorite holiday, but one Christmas movie I've never seen was National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I
No
fucking love
fucking
that
way.
movie.
We
Fucking
watched
love
it.
that movie.
Holy shit! I was drinking hot cocoa and I almost ruined the couch when they killed that cat. It's like meow, boom, and the light went out, and then there was the
My-
fucking imprint of the cat burning the apartment. I was dead. Oh, I was crying so
yeah,
hard.
that's a good movie.
I
My
Yeah,
never.
you
favorite.
can fumigate this chair. It's still good.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Uh,
Oh
That's
man,
good. You
yeah.
got to finally
Alicia was
watch
like,
it.
"Man, that movie didn't have a plot." I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "There was no real plot. It was just about being on a Christmas vacation." I'm like, "Huh? I didn't think about it. You're absolutely right."
Yeah,
It's
that's
like, yeah,
that's
that's the whole point. The whole point is that is the plot.
Yeah.
It's your Christmas vacation
Oh, all
to
right.
11.
Okay, so I tweaked a few settings on my OBS.
okay.
I'm hoping it's working. I couldn't run it. I don't know why. I can't run it in Chrome or Edge. Otherwise, it won't show up on the stream. It'll show up for you guys, but it won't show up on the screen of the stream.
Weird.
Very
Huh.
weird. So I'm hoping these settings tweaks will fix it. We'll see. Knock on wood. I've turned off all my other settings and things like that, so I have nothing else going on. I'm operating at 60% CPU load.
Ooh.
60%.
I put it all on my graphics card because I got a beast of a card.
Gotcha.
So, all right, guys, you guys ready to jump into this?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
do it.
Okay, here we go. Starting the show in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Dudes with Attitude podcast. I am your host, the good Dr. Legend, joined as always with our magnificent, esteemed crew of hosts. First off, the magnificent one, Brett Evers.
And that's the bottom line because I saw no tag.
He's,
I love that.
he's
We're
still
going to get that over.
That's not going to get over.
It's going to get over.
that's
Gonna
that's
get
gonna
over.
get that's gonna be the Katie Vick of saying. and our trusted Mr. No Ego himself, Wezel.
What's up? It's your boy Wes, just hanging out, chilling. Hope you guys had a great holidays. Ready to watch some Monday Night Raw with you all.
Oh boy, yeah. After that abysmal last episode, I know what's coming in this episode. We had talked about it, and it's gonna show up here. And I haven't watched it since it first aired because when it first aired, it made me really upset because I thought it was a kind of a cheap chicken shit thing to do. But I'm curious to see how I feel about it all these years later. What do you guys recapping what happened the last Raw? What are you guys still feeling?
I'm just like so disappointed that they cut out the main event. Literally, they just cut away from it. You don't know who wins or anything. It just cuts. And you're like, get that it was still, it was live shows, so whatever. But not knowing who won it felt like WCW Nitro Circle, whatever, when they used to cut the main events. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, very weird.
Yeah, I feel the same. Kind of just curious to see where they start this off. I don't remember if they did go back and recap what happened last week, so it'll be interesting to see if they do bring back last week or if they just kind of forget about it.
Sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't see it.
It was like the tag. They didn't see
Like the tag.
Yeah, it's like I think if I recall right, it was Triple H with the 1-2, and then it cut off.
And then Shamrock kicked out.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, he kicked out, and then they're like, and then it cuts, and we're like, what?
Yeah. Instead of that's their old 50-50 booking for you right there. That's how they used to get away with it, I guess.
The old 50-50 booking?
Yeah.
As opposed to the current 50-50 booking?
Yeah, now the worst one.
Oh boy. I mean, this is a very painful road we're on because we know what it's leading up to, but it's such a slow drag to get there that it hurts. Like, it hurts to watch. And last week, especially with the fucking first hour main event, what are those guys? The Kurgan
DOA?
squad.
Oh my god, the Kurgan team?
What the hell are those clowns called? I forgot.
The Truth Commission.
That's right.
There you go.
So memorable. Those clowns, Sniper and
So memorable that we remembered the name.
Who's the third guy?
Retcon or something.
Recon.
Retcon.
Retcon. That's his new name now. That's such a better name than Recon.
It really is.
Holy shit.
Oh
All right, let's get started here in just a minute. Before we do, guys, what we drinking? I got myself Nuclear Powerade. These ones are hard to find, the melon flavor ones. But I got one. Yeah, it's because it's like super green.
Because it was nuclear.
Nuclear.
It's
I
nuclear.
of course have my usual sugar-free. This time we have a wild cherry Pepsi sugar-free.
Oh, okay.
And I have a Jimmy John's cherry Coke. And a Picante candy. And a Picante candy.
Picante candy. You patronize those people. Those sandwiches are like devoid. They're not. They just don't have no flavor. They have like negative flavor. They make you taste what you last
Jimmy
ate.
John's?
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's the bread.
Mm-hmm.
Something about the fucking bread that I just love.
Isn't the bread fresh though?
Yeah, it's good
It's
bread.
fresh
It's
at
something about the
Subway.
bread. So Subway
That's
is like
true, it is.
worse quality though.
Well, in Ireland they don't classify it as bread because I think it has too much sugar content in it. That's why
That's
it's like
fucking nuts.
That is crazy.
Oh man! All right.
That's
Well,
crazy.
let's get the show on the road, guys. If you're joining us, get ready to hit play on your Peacock browsers, and let's jump right into it, guys. 3, 2, 1, play.
In over 100 countries, in 7 different languages, to more than 500 million
kinda
viewers
miss
each week.
these
The
intros.
World Wrestling Federation, the worldwide leader in sports
I agree.
entertainment.
Like these intros were dope. The new one.
Yeah. The old school. Oh shit.
Here we go. Last week. Let's see.
He
I
clocked
totally
the
forgot
ref
he
in the
decked the
back
ref.
of the head. Mike Chioda, no, he's not even in the match. Oh,
Yeah, well,
Kyoto wasn't the ref of the match.
let's
we're
try
at second rough.
should. Oh, oh.
Oh no, the triumphant
I
music.
I've been hyping it up, but the ankle lock is such an over move. Like, you get it on and they tap. Oh, Jesus.
I used to love this music in the background.
What the?
Oh, they just put it out. They got rid of it.
That's.
Oh,
That's no. So wait. Oh, but wait.
oh,
Oh,
Slaughter stopped it, but he still kicked out.
Now they're shoving Slaughter around it. Hey! Slaughter's not going to take it anymore.
Oh.
One, two, three, did it.
He's a new champion of the world.
It wasn't even a match.
Did Slaughter count it? That's funny.
They're playing his music like he won. Oh my god. Can you imagine how big this would have been if they aired this shit? People would have changed the channel because they would have been confused. Like, did he really beat Shawn Michaels for the title?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then, maybe it's a good thing that they cut their show.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited because we have the subtitles going now, and I want to know what these fucking lyrics are. All my life I've been wondering.
Yes.
Not even the subtitle gods know.
I don't think they started singing yet.
Not yet, no.
I heard dogs barking. Oh, they're not gonna do it. Why is one rope on fire? Bret is still in that ring.
Man.
They thought, well, this isn't like the good old nowadays where they could edit you out in a split second.
They're like, maybe nobody would notice.
It's kind of like it's
Nobody
it's
still
kinda-
knows the guy only wearing pink and black and a leather jacket.
yeah. It's kind of like
Good.
the production trucks with the WWE with the AEW stars now.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Where are we?
WWE, obviously something got corrected because you said WWF and they put WWE.
Oh! Holy
Where-
shit. They're starting with Austin. Your lead into the show is with the Intercontinental Champion.
Not the
how
second hour.
That's how over he was. Like, you knew this guy was getting a rocket strapped to his ass and just going to the top.
Yeah, his pop is ridiculous. So when I watched AEW last week or the week before, I was trying to check for the signs, trying to see like what the equivalent. And this is still way more.
Yeah.
Really? I mean, I don't think you'll ever beat this era.
Never,
This is
but
ridiculous.
AEW still has more than WWE now, so like it's crazy. Like I feel like the WWE fans are like now discouraged.
Well, I mean, I don't think
Well,
they
that's
care
because,
anymore.
they got seat fillers for Christ's sake.
I saw that. I fucking saw that for day one.
I don't think he's in a very good mood.
Vince McMahon always says anything.
Stun me,
can happen
Steve.
in
I don't
the
think you
World
want that,
Wrestling
sir.
Federation.
Please done me.
I don't know. I don't think you know how to take a bump. You
If
fucking
anybody
jaw
wants to
jack
see
yourself.
Rocky Maivia get his ass whipped, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Ooh,
yeah.
they darkened that part of the ring. You
Yep.
see that? Because that part
Yeah.
was probably empty.
Challenges
Which
Are they
is-
still in
like
Canada?
something special.
I don't know. I don't
No,
know
I
where
think
they
they're back
So
in
you
the
got
US.
your little ass back there watching the TV
That's why I
monitor.
miss having Angela on here and do all the
So if
research
you really
for us.
think
and
you're
give us
something-
Yeah.
Right?
If you think
Right.
it's something special and that you can actually come in here
Oof.
and beat the hell out of Stone Cold Steve Austin,
You
then why
think-
don't you bring your sorry ass out right now and bring whoever you want with you? Because I got something for you.
He challenged the entire nation right there?
Well, obviously Stone Cold.
Is
Go
it
ahead and
is
play
it
some
weird?
music so they got
Hard
something
camera
to come out
side,
to.
the entrance is on the right. It's usually
Come
on the
on,
left.
Rock.
I saw that.
You
Isn't
do
that
odd?
suck, and
Isn't
you
that
know
really
it.
weird? Like that's kind of
Oh,
jarring
hell yeah.
because I'm used to the announcers being on the right side.
Yeah, it's weird.
Wow. I
And
don't
there's
know.
a few arenas and things sometimes they put it on that other side, the hard camera.
That's Austin 316.
Why doesn't the nation just come down there and just beat the shit out of Austin? Like they outnumber them.
Austin has
Yeah.
absolutely
Wrestling
no fear.
reasons.
Wrestling.
He looks like he's saying, don't wait for December 7th. You
For a
want
crew
this.
that calls himself the nation of domination, they don't really dominate shit.
No.
Oh, they really don't.
Supposed to be the other way around.
Damn, Rock just let him go.
Oh,
Well, yeah, this doesn't look good at all for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Ask and you shall receive, I guess. They heard me. Like, all right, I'm gonna kick his ass.
Is this still Farouk's nation, or is this like now this is the Rock's, huh?
No, it's Farouk's. Rock
It's in
doesn't
that
take
like
over.
weird, yeah. It's in that phase where like it's still Farouk, but you know it's really Rock's gonna take over.
It looks like it from here, yeah.
I think that's when Mark Henry joins. I think that's when Rock takes over around that time.
Oh no, Kama!
No!
Stunner!
There's literally 3 of you. How is he beating? How is he
When
getting this?
D'Lo taking the stunner bump kills me because he grabs the top of his head and shakes it like it hurt. Like, bitch, it hit your
Yeah.
chin.
Oh no! Bullshit.
What does that do? I'm stealing your belt. Ooh, you're not the champion though, man. Like,
He did it.
he beat Austin. He's got the title.
I remembered that Rock takes the belt, but I forgot that it was this so quickly. Before the
All right, the last week's segment was way better. This was pretty shitty.
I kind of think this one's kind of cool because it kind of like builds a thread for the night, right? I mean, I don't remember what happens at the end, but
I mean, if this is the last time we see these guys, it would suck.
that's
What the
true.
hell's he
Yeah.
doing? Oh shit! All right, I like this.
but you can damn well belt. I'll get my belt back tomorrow at the airport when he goes through security. He ain't safe nowhere, Jim. You got me? Yeah, do you understand me? Then wipe that stupid look off your face. Damn right.
Why does he have Stone Cold and Kick Ass in 2 separate quotes? That sucks.
Who knows?
Oh shit!
Oh, he's back.
I ain't going nowhere, son. I'll be around for the whole show. You got it?
Oh my god, this will be a good show if he keeps doing this shit.
But Jim Cornette gets a crack out of that. What,
Oh,
Brett?
no.
Oh,
no. Why, Brett? Why?
Damn. There he is. Butterbean's back.
The apex of WWE's celebrity
Oh, you
talent
can-
roster.
Remember the guy I said it was Pierre Brosnan, so you could tell it's the recorded one. Damn.
Dude Love versus The Rock. Oh shit, we're gonna get a match tonight? What?
Very odd.
What? Mark
Why is he
Barrow is
seeking
a heel.
revenge? Did he wrestle? Did he wrestle fucking Grandmaster Sexy last week?
No.
They had something that went on, right? A beef, though.
He had a beef with
No, not that I
Butterbean.
remember. He did. Marrow did.
Where did this come from? Unless something happened on Shotgun Saturday Night.
Oh.
There's Sable.
You know, she's
Just-
the star of this shit.
Yeah, just imagine her just getting destroyed in bed by Brock Lesnar. That's all I can think.
Jesus Christ, man. Brock
That's
Lesnar's like
all you can think about?
Brock
That's all I
Lesnar's-
can think about.
of the 5 levels of Duck Dynasty, Brock Lesnar's now at level 2.
Oh yeah, he's going.
He's
He
starting
looks
to make
so-
the turn.
He's so great. Yeah, the overalls and the.
Man, I love Mark Barrow so much. Like, I think he's great in the ring. It's just he got overshadowed by his wife, which sucks.
Yeah.
Oh. I bet you I know why they changed the hard camera side.
Why?
Remember they always taped Second Raw.
That
They're
makes
in the
sense.
same building right after each other.
No,
They-
not always. Not
But
always.
they would
Sometimes,
they would do it on Tuesday.
yeah, they would do it Tuesday.
Cause this is a record, yeah.
If you
Or a
want your
tape.
career to die, you get into a feud with Jerry Lawler. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Look at all the guys who have feuded with Lawler where their careers have been. The only guy who ever had a Lawler feud that went anywhere was Bret Hart.
Yeah.
That was a good one, yeah. Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? Holy shit, he sold that really well.
Wow.
What a great finisher he has.
Mm.
I'm sorry, I love Mark
Is
Merrow,
that
but
the one
it's
that
wasted
Nikki
on
Bella
him.
was using towards the end of her career?
This is crazy how a month later now they're doing this.
Right? It feels like, at least they caught us up on it, because I was dumbfounded. Like, man, I feel like an idiot because I don't remember.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
feels like current day WWE shit.
Yeah.
1 month ago this happened. We're only now coming back to it.
Who's the face in this? Because Lawler's heel.
It'd probably have to be Mark.
I mean, people cheer.
That's even assuming that there is a face. No, we all know who the real face is. It's
King
Sable.
of Memphis,
Mhm.
King Lawler, who can still get it done, folks.
Terry Lawler can still get it done. What the hell? He's getting a payday today.
Who's sexy?
When does he start his quote-unquote relationship with Scotty?
Brian Christopher making his way around
I
here.
think that's like
As the wild man sends the king for the ride
9?
and misses a clothesline.
What the world?
Oh!
Shittiest rocket.
He hit it from a mile away.
That was excellent. That was
Isn't it great to know the two really hate each other?
They're both playing heels. But what Merrow's like, I guess he's the face.
let me help
But in the clip we saw, he punched Brian Christopher in the dick.
And then,
Yeah.
Get him a cheap man a chair. Here, pal.
I don't care if I was invited. I come down here to watch this match, to watch the great Jerry the King Lawler, and then Mark Merrow wants to do something like that.
Are they acting like they're not related?
Well, that's not very nice. Why would you say so?
they might have been.
All right, Jerry Lawler takes an over-the-top rope punch bump like nobody else. I love how he takes it.
Hey, for heaven's sake, JR, I'm telling you for the last time, quit all this relationship business.
Doesn't Lawler join him in commentary for hour 2?
Yes.
Okay. What is
That's
Butterbean
where they did that last week
wearing?
too. Cornette was on the first hour, and then Lawler was on the second hour.
Oh, look at
War
those two
zone.
jabronis.
King's mad now.
Yeah, he's telling the referee stay out of things. I've seen Jerry
Who the fuck
Ah.
does Lawler think he is?
out of that right hand.
He's fucking with him.
He's a boxer. He would kill Jerry Lawler.
I'm telling you, he's making a big
Oh.
mistake.
Like, Mark Merrow's ripped like a brick shit house, and Jerry Lawler looks like he lives in one.
Yes.
Both his fights were in the city.
But
Real funny,
the
bro.
king.
Yeah, Jerry Lawler is the one who had a longer career.
Hey,
No shit.
it's from real time. It's moving up.
Hey, I'll tell you what, he's got a dope, so he might as well use the rope.
What the fuck is this?
Come on, look, he's gonna wear him out.
This is why WWE lost 1997. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We'll put Austin on for 5 minutes, and then we'll just have these two jabronis dance around.
And
Better
look, I think
show my
Sable's
ass.
looking at me.
Hey,
Yeah, no
do you want to
shit,
go
right?
ahead and get Sable's
Like,
phone
when does
number?
Raw
She's
get
not
good,
gonna need
damn it?
Mara much
You think
longer.
so? Give me some paper.
I think it's 98. 98 is when it starts to
There
get
you
good.
go.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Did he clap his leg when he kicked?
What a
Because that
cheap
sounded
shot.
like it hurt.
Yeah.
I don't care how much it costs. The point
He
is,
did it. It was
Brock
quick.
Lesnar, too sexy, is going to get Sable's phone number. Jerry Lawler's fixing to put Mark Merrow away. I think the all's right with the world.
What is he doing?
Look at this. I am
Stop
sexy.
Jim Cornette, that's my
What
favorite.
the fuck?
Well,
Chris, this guy took your playbook.
He did. Yeah.
Just walk up to a
Chris
girl, give me your
take his
number.
playbook
I'm
from
sexy. Oh, God. I want to be the woman that works on. Well, if like Chris Hemsworth did it, I'm pretty sure it would work. But if Chris Gale did it,
I
that'd be
wonder if he's
another
had a lot of
story.
success with
No, yeah.
you never know. It just takes one to say yes.
Brian does use the direct approach.
Woo!
Oh
Oh!
my God, he breaks his hand.
Merrill able to move out of the way. And now Mark Merrill again with those
All right,
fists.
Mario's moveset is fucking awful. Yeah, let's just box, because that's exactly what I'm watching WWF for.
This is coming from the guy who used to do like top rope moves and high flyer. Now all he does is throw punches.
Oh no, the dreaded double
Oh!
axe handle. He got him.
He hit the ropes.
He's
He
cut
hit
up.
the ropes.
He didn't even
Yeah.
touch- he didn't even touch skin.
Oh shit, you better take that
Oh.
safely, Mero. Fuck. He let go of his hand.
Wow.
What's Sable doing? Sable in there.
What is he doing?
Sable puts her hands on Lawler, and the referee's
Oh,
calling.
that was a mercy. Does Sable look like she has a black eye?
Yeah, there's something like her mascara's running or something.
Oh
That's why
shit,
she's
you
wearing
got
sunglasses.
Tub Job up there.
Earl Hebner called for the bell. When Sable came in the ring and pulled Lawler up the cover, Lawler had him pinned. The total knockout by
Wow.
Merrill on Lawler.
How could you get me to? Dude, it looks like
Oh, yeah.
This
it
looks
looks
like
like
a
he
black eye.
clocked her in the face.
That's a shiner.
That is that looks rough.
That might be playing into the. Just remember the whole gimmick was Mero was like
Abusive towards her.
abusive and protective.
Really?
Yeah.
Later on, she completely shits on him. Like, it is embarrassingly bad.
Well, she did cost him the match. But it's her. It's maybe
She
it's his
cost him
fault
the
for
match.
bringing her out
When
here
was the
anyway.
last time
Yeah.
Jerry Lawler won with a pile driver?
Impression of that black eye.
His
That is a good
logic.
question.
The horse. Well, the interview that we've been waiting to hear. Vince McMahon's candid remarks about
Oh,
the
this is the Vince
story.
interview? Holy
JR
shit.
asked some questions like
I
this.
don't remember seeing this on Raw.
Let's cut right to the chase.
Uh-oh, boys.
Ooh.
Here we go.
The Survivor Series. Did you or did you not
Oh, it says up
screw
next.
Bret Hart?
Wow. Why do they feel they need to address this a
I know
week
what you're
later?
thinking. I'm not a real athlete.
Probably so
I'm
many
just a
questions they
wrestler.
had.
I'm 6'10", 328
I
pounds.
was a consensus
Play
All-American.
football. for
Weren't they
the
supposed to
coast.
do this at the
My
beginning of the
jersey
show?
was retired at Florida
Yeah, it
State.
would have worked out better.
Fighting champion.
When you step through those ropes, bad things do happen.
Had over 200 stitches.
I've suffered a dozen concussions.
Broken bones.
I've separated shoulders.
Damn near broke my neck.
Blown out knees.
But I still got
Did
up.
break his neck.
This is who I am. This is what I
They
do.
never show this now. Like, I've had over a dozen concussions. Oh my god.
Try lacing.
That's
Yeah.
a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Attitude, baby.
By the time Bret Hart stepped center stage for his matchup
boy.
with Shawn Michaels at Survivor Series, he had apparently already closed the door on his WWF career.
Given my
Oh, yeah, they're
30-day
spinning it.
notice with WWF. And right now I'm under contractual review with both the WCW and the WWF. I'm leaning strongly
Wow, look at the
towards going
caption. It says
one way.
WWF, but they wrote WWE.
Yeah.
In the end,
Interesting.
his actions spoke volume.
They never showed this on pay-per-view.
No, they didn't.
Why are they showing it now? They could have just
Let's
been
cut
like,
right
nah,
to
it
the
never
chase.
happened.
7 days ago at the Survivor Series.
Fucking
Did
got
you
his
or
picture
did
up
you
in the
not
background.
screw
Just in case
Bret
you
Hart?
forgot who
Some
it
would
was.
say, I
Yeah,
screwed
right.
Bret Hart. Bret Hart would definitely tell you, I screwed him. I look at it from a different standpoint. I look at it from a standpoint of the referee did not screw Bret Hart. Shawn Michaels certainly did not screw Bret Hart.
Allegedly, they filmed this
Nor did Vince
the
McMahon
Tuesday
screw Bret Hart.
after Survivor
I
Series. So we
truly
watched the
believe that
Raw
Bret
Live
Hart
last week.
screwed
This
Yeah.
is the taped
Bret
Raw
Hart.
on Tuesday.
He can look in the
and that's
mirror
where this interview was
and know
taped.
that.
I'm sure in some
That's
parts
why
of
his
the country
shiner
right now
still
there's
looks
a
a little
collective
fresh.
groan that you're not accepting responsibility, that you orchestrated the situation, and the fact that
Do you
there-
think he's
people are
being
not going to
genuine here, or is
understand
like all
what you
scripted?
mean by Bret
All
Hart
scripted.
screwed Bret Hart.
All
So
script. Vince
what do you mean by
told
that?
us later.
Well, I will certainly
Said
take
it was all scripted.
responsibility for any decision I've ever
But,
made.
like,
I've never
you
had
don't
a
think he
problem
feels
doing
any of
that.
this is
Not
true?
that all of my decisions are accurate. They're
No,
not.
he said that, you
But
know.
when I make a bad decision,
That's what I
I
meant.
like
Do you think
some
this is?
of-
Do you think this
trying to
is
do the
a
best,
shoot or
about
kayfabe?
it that I can. Hopefully,
Um,
the batting average is pretty good. I make
could be
more
shoot.
good decisions
Yeah,
than I do
shoot.
bad decisions. And as
The
far
thing
as
is, why do they
screwing
feel the
Bret
need to
Hart is
address it?
concerned,
Like, would you guys address it
there's
if you
a
were McMahon?
time-honored tradition in the wrestling business.
I don't
probably-
think I
Someone
would've.
is.
They could have washed it under the rug.
They show the
Part
right
of the
amount of
reason,
respect
though, is if you address
to the
it, then you
WWF
can control the
superstars in
narrative.
this case.
Brett
who
never
helped
really controlled the
make you
narrative. Vince
that
always
superstar.
controlled it because he
You show the proper
was the
respect
first
to
to
the
go on
organization
TV and really
that
talk
helped
about
you
it.
Become
Right.
who
Probably
you
like
are
a
today. It's a
probably just to get
time-honored
from
tradition,
WCW
and
jumping
Bret
on
Hart
it first.
Didn't want to honor
Yeah.
that tradition.
But
And
they
that's
weren't going to
something I
do it
would
until
never,
December
ever
7th.
expected
They had plenty of
from
time.
Bret, because he is known somewhat as a traditionalist.
Right. It was
in
probably
this
just like a
business. It
strategic
would have
move,
never
though.
crossed my mind that Bret would not
Or
have
maybe
wanted
there's
to
just so many
show
questions
the
that
right
everybody
amount
was
of
having
respect
that.
to the superstars who helped make him and the organization.
This has to
who
be
helped
shoot,
make
because where's he
him what he
reading
is
off of?
today. Nonetheless, that was
Is there a
Bret's
script
decision.
behind Ross?
Bret
be.
screwed Bret.
There it
Some
is.
folks on the internet know that in 1996.
Here they go, they're
Bret
talking about the
signed a
internet.
contract
In
with the
1997.
WWF. Then I'm sure there are some at home now. Some folks
20-year
are saying, well,
contract.
How could Bret Hart be? He's got 18 years left on the contract. How can he leave? Did Bret Hart ask you to leave the WWF, or did you ask him to leave the WWF?
Ooh, I'm curious. his
This was a
answer.
joint decision, and it vacillated
No, it
somewhat
wasn't.
as well when we were
Yeah,
making
it was
decision.
him.
It was a joint decision.
Brett. I mean, I'm sorry. It was Vince.
Ultimately,
It's
what
Vince,
happened
yeah.
Vince
the
said,
two of
no, I
us
can't
got
pay you.
together
Sorry.
and orchestrated
That's pretty
the
much what he told him.
opportunity for Ted Turner's wrestling organization to, quote,
Oh.
steal Bret. I felt that for business reasons, if
I just
Bret
think
Hart
he didn't think
and
Bret
the
Hart was
salary
worth the
we were
money,
paying
which
him
is sad
was
because
not
the
justified.
Canadian versus America
And
angle
Bret
was like
felt
the
that
hottest
for-
thing they've
for
had in the
creative
last
reasons,
4
and
years.
The fact that he had become sort of
Yeah,
second
it
in
was.
his own mind to Shawn
I
Michaels.
still don't think
who
it
had,
was
quote,
moving the
stolen
needle
his
that
spot.
much. Like it was hot,
So,
but
for
it wasn't.
financial
No, it
reasons on my
wasn't, because
part,
again, 97 was
and
their worst
creative
year
reasons
ever.
on Bret Hart's part,
Yeah.
the two of us got together and decided, okay, let's do the very best.
Well,
we
think about
can
it. A
for you,
20-year
Bret.
contract. That's
So
like
the
huge.
two of us
But-
That's 20
orchestrated
years.
But the way it
Bret
was
Hart
structured wasn't a
receiving
20-year wrestling deal.
a
It was like
3-year
5 years
deal
of wrestling, 5
in which he was
years
paid
of behind the scenes,
$3 million a year,
working with talent, and then
which
10
I
years
believe
as
is
an
the
on-call
richest deal
quote
in
unquote legend,
all
where he would
of
just show up on
professional
occasion to do stuff.
and that's working
It wasn't
125
like he wasn't. It was
days
like
a
20
year.
years and $20
So
million
I felt
or something like that.
from a
He
personal
got most of the
standpoint
money up, the
that
bigger
if
money
Bret
up
wasn't
front
a
for
great
the wrestling.
investment any longer
And as a
for
legend
the
deal, it was
WWF,
something
although I
like
really didn't want him to go.
$250,000 a year for that.
But nonetheless,
So
the
Yeah.
least I could do
It
for
was
Bret
front-loaded.
is to help
so he
him.
would get more money
help
for the
himself.
actual work he put in.
And I told Bret, if in fact you do get this deal from Turner, I'm going to be the very first person personally to
I think-
congratulate you.
I
And
think he
was.
told. I think
From a
that's what he
business
said, because
standpoint,
before
I
Vince
didn't
gave
really
him the
wanna lose
20-year
Bret.
deal, he had accepted a
He
deal
wasn't
from
paying
Ted.
off from a financial
And he had asked
standpoint, but nonetheless, I really
Vince,
didn't want to
"Hey
lose
Vince,
Bret.
can you match the deal?"
The
and
the,
Vince is like, "No, I
bitterness
can't match it."
of
And
the
then he goes,
loss
"Wait,
of
wait.
Survivor
All right,
Series
here, let's try this deal."
never
And
been more
Vince
prevalent.
presented the 20-year deal. He gave that to
stands in
Bret,
the ring and
which
he
is why
spits
Bret was so
in your
salty
face.
about it, because Vince is like, "Here's the deal. I'll do this." He's
Shortly
like, "You know what? Nah,
thereafter,
I can't do this anymore."
He is destroying
And that's when he said, "Hey, if you can go
WWF
back to
television
Turner and
equipment.
get that deal that you canceled for
Were
this,
you prepared
do
for
it."
what happened
Yeah.
after the match?
What a dick!
I was disappointed in Bret when he hit me.
I was
Hey,
disappointed.
Brett,
You
Brett
son
had
of a
said all
bitch.
along he didn't want to go to WCW.
I sustained a concussion
Never
as
wanted
a
to
result
go.
of it.
You're just
with,
you're
vision
just talking
problems to this
Brett
day.
up like he's a champion
I'll get
because he
over it.
gave you a concussion with one punch.
And I didn't think it was the right thing to do.
I didn't
Bret
think.
seems to be crowing about that.
Wow, he has
that I've
gone
read
into
where,
full dick mode.
You know, he feels proud of striking me.
He doesn't.
It wasn't a question
told,
of a
he
confrontation.
told him,
because even
"Get
at
out of
52
here,
years old,
or
I
I'm gonna
dare
next
say
time he was taking a shower or something.
that
Next time I'm gonna punch you."
perhaps things would have been
And
a little
Vince is like,
different
"Nah, I'm
if
gonna
there
stay
were
here." Like, you
confrontation.
motherfucker, he told you what he was gonna do. Like,
I
why are
allowed
you
Bret
bitching
to
about being
strike
hit
me.
now?
I had hoped that he wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'd hoped that we could sit down
I had hoped.
and try
you
and work
bitch.
things out
What
as
is
gentlemen.
wrong with you, Vince? Work things
That's
out
what
as
I
gentlemen.
really hoped for. But that's not what happened.
Have you considered
Wow.
pressing charges or pursuing
Someone snuck
legal
in here.
remedies for that situation in his locker room?
I have
Is he
considered.
here?
I think those options
Oh,
are still
boy.
available. I'm not
We
pursuing
got
it
an
at the moment.
intruder alert.
And I guess maybe it
Messing
all
up our
depends on Bret.
stream setup here.
as to whether or not I do.
Sorry.
If you were owning a
Wow,
story
sneaky, sneaky.
and the
wanted to come
Survivor
say hi,
Series
everybody.
was the final chapter in the life story of Bret Hart,
Hey, buddy.
the WWF
What's up?
years, How would
Miss you
you
guys. I'll be right back.
have preferred to write the final
Well, at
chapter?
least you popped in at the good part.
Yeah.
As a storyteller, I
You
would
are
have
not
hoped
a
that
storyteller,
Bret's
Vince.
story
I'm sorry.
would be a dramatic one. I would hope that
According to
Bret's
Bret,
story would be one
Brett
that
felt
would
like he
give him
wasn't
dignity.
wanted in his last few weeks
It
in
would
the
give him
company.
the poise to state
He was
that I was
basically kind of pushed
maybe
aside,
the
like-
greatest WWF superstar
The thing
ever
was,
in terms of his
didn't Bret
departure.
want Vince to renegotiate
one
the
way
20-year deal, and
of
Vince
being
just
able to give
wasn't
back to the
interested.
company,
He was just
being
like,
able
just
to
go
give
to
back
WCW.
to those individuals, those superstars
Yeah,
who
all
helped
on
him
Vince
was
here.
like,
achieve
yeah.
the level
I
of
got no
success. that
sympathy
he
for
had.
this
When you
man.
know that you're
Well, it's
leaving
like
in
Bret
a
has said
time-honored
too.
tradition,
His story has never changed.
might have
In
been
the, however,
for
what is it,
argument's
almost
sake,
20 plus
that
years it's
after
been?
the most grueling match that Bret
His story
ever
has
had
never
in his
changed.
life,
He's always told the same
that Bret
story, time
was
after
pinned.
time after time after time.
but in that small moment,
You know, that's
of
why I'm not
defeat,
shocked that he's
Bret
technically over
would
in
have
AEW
stood
now.
straight up
Brett.
and
Bret's
shown
in
the
And even
whole world
Martha's.
what a true champion
Yeah, he
both as
he
a
was the
human
last.
being
He was actually
and a
there at
wrestling persona.
was
He
it
really
All Out
is.
when they had the belt?
And if I had
He
been
was the
Yeah.
one
Bret,
who
if I were
who
writing
like brought the
story,
belt to the AEW ring.
I can see Bret after a 1,
Yeah.
2, 3 simply saying,
So
"Okay,
and I don't think he's been
His
on any
opponent, you got the
WWE
best of him.
programming since
I want to
that.
congratulate you."
The
So,
WrestleMania
yeah, I
match
stick
with
my
Vince
hand
was
out and
so
congratulate
bad.
It was bad.
And furthermore,
Embarrassment.
I want everyone
I
in
mean,
the whole
you know,
locker room
Travesty.
AEW is doing something right because
to
they
watch
got
my
Martha
match.
Hart to sign
Yeah.
up.
so that I can
Like
show
Martha Hart,
those who
who's
follow
like
in my
100%
footsteps
against
the way in a
WWE.
time-honored tradition
She
This is to
signed
be
on
done.
with Tony Khan to
to show
continue Owen's legacy.
every individual, every secretary, everyone in Titan Sport,
You,
the
you know,
World Wrestling
funny.
Federation,
Vince
counts
is
on me to
throwing
do
the
the right
time-honored
thing, that I
tradition
was
line
there,
5
that I
times.
was a superstar, maybe the greatest of
Time
ever.
honored tradition. My
And I went
ass.
Yeah,
out
he keeps saying it
the way
over
He
and
does
over.
not believe in this shit. I'm
to
sorry.
go out.
Are you able to step back and objectively look at this thing and
I don't remember the interview
evaluate
being this
your
long. I guess I only
friend,
remember the
your
Bret Screwed Bret
former
part.
friend, Bret
Because
Hart,
that's the
a human
clip
being,
they kept playing
have
over and
sympathy
over
for this-
again.
This man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember none of this.
Do you have sympathy
I
for
have
this
no
man?
sympathy
Oh, here it
for
is.
Bret.
Here it
No
is.
sympathy for Brett whatsoever.
What a
Yeah, I
bitch.
know, they used to
I
play
have no
that too.
sympathy for someone who was supposed to be a wrestling traditionalist,
What a cunt.
not doing the right thing for the business that made him, not doing the right thing for the fans and the performers and the organization who helped make him what he is today.
The performers, the reason
Brett
why he
made a
changed the
very, very
finish
selfish
was because
decision.
Sean said
Brett's gonna
I
have
wouldn't
to
do
live
for
with
you
that
what
for
you're
the
doing
rest
for
of his
me.
life. Brett screwed
That was the
Bret.
only reason
I have
Brett
no
was
sympathy
against dropping
whatsoever.
Yeah.
it. Was
Brett.
that was the whole thing.
Sean could have
Was that
kept his
Sean
mouth
wouldn't-
shut
Yeah.
and not said anything. But he had to.
It's really Sean's fault. All of this. Really
Oh.
is
Oh, there we go. Dos
The
Boricuas.
walking carpet himself.
Oh.
Tonight, we will have part 2 of our
Puerto Rican.
interview with Vince
I gotta step out for just a second, guys. So keep it lively.
come back to the WWE.
You know
Alright.
what they should have called themselves? They should have called them the West Siders.
That would have been a good one. The West Side Pop, West Side something. Look at that hairy fucking back. Look at that. He's a hairy man.
He's definitely hairier than
Oh. Damn.
He's got that hairy where it just keeps going. Like, look at it. Yeah, see, I got that same forearm hair, too. I hide my shit. It hurts.
Who are these guys? I forgot who these guys were.
Isn't that just the New Age Outlaws?
Okay. It was that intro that they came out. The intro.
Billy Gunn and the Road Dogg are hooking it up on the outside here. This is scheduled to be a tag team matchup. And of course,
Is it now?
Billy
It's
Gunn
scheduled to be
Road
a
Dogg
tag
on their
team
way to
matchup.
D-Generation X in your
And
house to challenge the
after-
Legion of Doom for the WWF
Okay, I'm
Tag
back.
Team
What
titles.
jobbers are they facing?
New Age Outlaws.
New Age
What the
Outlaws.
hell? I came back watching it. I'm like, who are these jobbers dressed as? Of course.
They're dressed as the Los Boricuas.
These are the jobbers that always win.
There. Oh God, I can't stand the New Age Outlaws. They have the shittiest move list ever.
No, they're garbage
They're
pants.
talentless. The only thing they can do is they can warm up a crowd on the mic. That's it.
It's like once they joined DX, then they got, well, not good, but they were at least, you know, entertaining. Is that Bradshaw?
Yeah. I think.
Guys, we are almost halfway through the show on our second DQ finish from our second match of the night. They can't.
Now we have a Shamrock.
They gotta hype him up because he's the next fucking pay-per-view main eventer.
That pay-per-view too is not that great either.
I'm a challenge.
We gotta watch the pay-per-views too, right?
And I always put myself in a challenging situation.
Wow, this looks very UFC-esque. This doesn't it? Shit.
Yeah, making him look like an animal.
I remember that, and I was like, holy shit, Shamrock will kill Bret.
See, that's where I believe the real Attitude Era started. That match. That's the beginning.
I was shocked when he became a wrestler. I was like, what the fuck? This guy kills people for real. Like,
that moonsault.
Ooh,
I mean,
that
Hurricanrana. Yeah, nice Hurricanrana though.
Jesus, this guy innovated the fucking. And what the hell did he? Holy shit!
He wrestled Vader.
I love that's the best gimmick when he snaps.
Mm-hmm.
He just goes ape shit.
Get out of my way!
If this dude could have just fucking talked on the mic. No, that and the fucking infamous Shamrock wedgies. You can never get past those.
If you really think about it, Kurt Angle basically got Ken Shamrock's character, but he could talk on the mic.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Because look, Angle got the ankle lock from Shamrock.
And he got the snapping.
Yeah.
I'm glad they gave it to him because the Angle Slam is not a great move. When did you get the ankle lock?
That's a good question. It was relatively early on.
He didn't use it as a heel. I think when he started his little face turn, he may have had it. I don't remember.
No, I think he had it before. I don't know. That's a good question.
This is the episode.
Where's our historian when we need him?
This is the episode where Rick Rude appears on both shows on the same day. Because this is taped. After the taped episode, Rude went to. He's on Nitro Live right now.
Funny.
Yeah, see, because I knew it couldn't have been last week, because I was like, it's going to be last week because it was a tape show, or like a live show. Yeah, that makes sense that it was this one.
Here's our hour one. You've got to be shitting me.
Oh,
our
yeah.
Hour one main event match.
Midget.
Is
Midget. Oh, no, sorry. Little people match.
Bunch of
I can't say
hornswogglers.
the M word anymore.
What the hell? That's why they had the Bret Hart here already, because they already had these guys preloaded. I don't know what's worse. Truth Commission or this?
This.
I hate to say, these guys would probably actually know. This would probably be more entertaining than anything.
So WCW has the cruiserweights, huh?
Yep, and
Let's-
WWF had
We'll have the
had the little
flyweights.
people.
And Sonny will have her hands full, to say
What
the least, for
a
these
fucking
6
joke.
And Sonny's.
Well, she's going to call it right down the middle, fair and square, just the way she sees it, sort of like I call it.
I'm not even paying attention.
Sort of like even the way you
I don't
call
know,
it,
like,
JR.
this
You know I
hurts.
say what's on
This
my mind.
hurts. Like, it's painful.
Indeed you do, and
Yeah, this is.
Do you guys remember WeLC?
WeLC, yeah.
I want to see, like, the ratings dip for WWE, like, in this quarter hour here when they just fucking saw this. Nope.
I mean, this is not bad. Ow, he made it to the
But
top.
it has, like, no... It's a wrestling match. It's a spot
Yeah.
fest, like most cruiser fest.
Barnum exhibition.
But there's no storyline, like, to it.
No, you're right. Woo!
This would be a great dark match to warm up the crowd.
I wonder if these are like the dinks in the little Lawlers.
They might have been.
Woo!
This is the one thing that makes me not like cruiserweight wrestling. Yeah, it's a fun spot fest, but the problem is they never make their moves look like they hurt.
No, they don't.
That's what I say. Are we watching Ricochet versus Will Ospreay right here?
That's why they bash on the Young Bucks so much. Like the 12 super kicks they get per match, sell none of them.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's why it took me a while to get into Ray Fenix, because he'd take those kicks and then he'd bounce right up and kick you.
We're currently watching Green Lantern versus Booster Gold for all you comic book fans. This is really shitty. What the hell? Nothing lands. Let's just roll around until we're tired, guys. So if Sergeant slaughters the big guy, is this guy like Private Hurts?
I'm trying to think of a really witty name right now.
This is where our historian should chime in. Oh, Jesus.
Right.
You know, it's funny, I haven't noticed Sunny in the ring at all, and I think she's trying to avoid the camera. Like, I hope no one remembers me for this match.
Yeah. She's not a focal point. She should be, but...
Right? I'm trying to watch something interesting. These guys look like the stars of the NES Pro Wrestling game.
You know, here's the funny part. You have Jim Cornette, the biggest shit talker about Marco Stunt and Mud Show Wrestling. You're like, what the fuck would he call this?
Yes! Thank God!
Kane? Please let me Kane!
Yeah!
I thought it was power failure.
The building's like, oh, you guys are done.
Now it all makes sense. It all makes sense now.
Oh no, not Sunny.
Kill them all! You can kill them all!
Are they still wrestling or are they running around?
I don't know.
Oh no, they might be doing. Oh, they're running around. They're getting out of there.
If Kane wanted if Kane wanted to become the most white hot heel of all time, he should choke slam Sunny. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh, no, she got out of there.
Who would stay in that ring?
Good grief.
What do you tend to do? Oh, I've always liked you.
God, they're saving this fucking trash heap of a segment. Power failure. They couldn't pay their bills. Wasn't enough people in attendance.
That's the most wrestling thing I'd heard on commentary. Power failure. No. Kane.
What the fuck?
Oh!
Whoa!
Hey, did he interfere in their match last week?
I don't remember. No, because they fought the
Truth Commission.
I don't know if this is an act of bravery or stupidity.
No, it's definitely stupidity. What?
Ain't no sound.
Wow, he missed that kick by a mile.
Yeah. Well, the good news is Glenn Jacobs got a lot better.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Is absolutely devastating.
I can't stand this wrestling.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm glad they got rid of it. I think WrestleMania was the time where it finally went away. Well, no, I take it back, because their match after, and the pay-per-view afterwards is like this.
I thought the one after this they did the Inferno match.
Yeah, they keep it dark for that match. Because every time they take a bump, the fire lights up.
The fire, yeah.
I just remember Undertaker was always like, every time they went off, he's like, you can feel that heat.
This segment made no sense whatsoever. Why was he interrupting the little person battle? Why did the headbangers come out?
I'm assuming somewhere down the
Vince
back
Russo
in time.
definitely wrote this.
And we just not used to use logic when we watch wrestling. We were just like, yeah, go.
I mean, him coming out and stopping the match was the best part of this segment. That was it.
We have part 2 of the
Wow.
I didn't even know that.
We only had 3 matches.
And that's what Bret
And no
did. He sold
finishes.
out.
That was a
And it's not a big
terrible
deal
hour.
because I helped him do it.
And coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, the WWF champion Shawn Michaels and D-Generation X
Oh, boy.
are next.
So you guys want to hear a funny story about Lex Luger and Mr. Perfect at WrestleMania 9 and why their match sucked?
Why?
So going into the matchup, they didn't plan anything, and Lex Luger is feeling pretty cocky because he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be going into WrestleMania 9 and fighting Mr. Perfect. You know, I'm sure he puts on great matches. I'm sure he's gonna have one for us." So the match starts, and Mr. Perfect goes to Lex Luger and says, "So what are we gonna do?"
Oh my
That sounds like perfect ribbing Lex.
And that's what happened.
And Independent was known for being a ribber.
Yeah, that's funny. Here we go.
What a crappy hour. Holy shit.
Well, no, it's literally they played the intro all over again, but changed it from Raw to Warzone.
That's, you should have got a different intro at least. Or ran it in reverse. So it's like Steve Austin walking away from the fire like, nope. You can't do that, son. Oh, all the ropes are on fire on this one. I think I saw Sid.
He probably is in there.
Yeah.
When does he go back to WCW?
It has to be on this.
Yeah, it had to
Oh
be
wait.
after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He
Wait,
wasn't
yeah.
there.
Because after he fought Undertaker at WrestleMania, I don't really.
I will say it would be cool to be there live for these events and get like 2 different sets of pyros every hour.
Yeah, the Burger King.
The Burger King.
Oh boy.
That's Rick Rude.
It's time for the Generation X.
Boy, this guy gets around.
Why? They are so underutilizing Rick Rude here.
They did. I think they did not do a good job with him.
Rick Rude has such amazing charisma and the ability to draw heat. He is a heat
Was it the Ford
magnet.
White Bronco?
Yeah.
They got to get their money's worth from that failed WrestleMania 12 segment.
Terrible. You know what?
I remember watching that and thinking they were doing it for real because I never watched the fucking OJ trial or anything.
Me too. That's what I thought. Because I never watched the chase, so I thought it was real.
I was like, why does he keep driving away? Get him, Piper.
What's stupid is I had watched the chase on TV. Because again, no cable, so it's not like I could find anything else to watch at the time.
So when you
watched
watched
WrestleMania 12, I was like, it took me a long time, but eventually one day I was sitting there watching. I was like, that's the OJ Simpson.
Yeah.
Like, how the hell did he get away with doing that?
That was probably just Vince McMahon just getting off on his own, getting off, just to do it. Like,
I don't like this cut from the Titantron to the live.
No,
It's
I don't like it
seizure
at all.
music.
Yeah.
It should have given you a warning. May induce seizure.
So I remember being like a kid watching this at home by myself, because I remember I had to sneak it, so it'd be dark. And it was like real. I remember it being like really cool and feeling like really special to me at the time, like watching it like this.
That was not a
I'm gonna do it right now.
That was not a sanctioned match. He has to tell everybody it wasn't sanctioned. God, it didn't count. I didn't lose.
Yeah, I didn't lose. Yeah, non-sanctioned. Thank
No,
you.
motherfucker. Like you still have the belt.
You want some respect from the Generation X?
I wonder why they flip-flop
Ken
segments.
DX respects.
Because last time
They went,
DX
yeah.
started first, and then Austin came in the beginning of the second hour. If they go for 20 minutes like last time, I'm gonna flip my shit.
That I better be careful.
What is up with Sean's necklace?
Buddy, Bret Hart.
Indian.
Well,
It's an Indian relic.
I ran his ass out of the World Wrestling Federation.
Wow.
I do remember him saying that.
Every single member of his family.
Oh boy.
So there's only one thing really left for the Heartbreak Kid, the World Wrestling Federation champion, the European champion, to do, and that is start beating the hell out of Bret Hart's friends. And if that's you, Ken Shamrock, that is exactly what is gonna happen.
I like that storyline kind of take on it. Like, I'm beating his family and I'm going to beat up his friends.
Yeah, that's a good.
That's a good motivation. That's good. I like it.
You guys just see the glitch in the tape?
Yeah.
1997 King of the Ring. They had to put that on there.
Get your fat ass out here.
Oh, is this the show where they have Shawn and Hunter wrestle for the title, for the European titles?
Is it? I don't remember.
They have those two guys wrestle each other?
This is D-Generation X
Yeah,
talking.
Sergeant Slaughter thought he
know
was
we
going to
make
get one
the
over on
rules.
them because
Now get out
Shawn
here.
hadn't defended the European title in like months. Until he pitted him against Hunter, and they just basically ran around the ring, and then Shawn laid down and let Hunter pin him and take the and it was like a big FU to Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, weren't they doing like the long strides across the ring ropes and like fucking around?
Yeah. Crowd chatter.
You damn Skippy, you better applaud the WWF champ, Chin Boy.
I don't think that's what he meant.
Who in the hell do you think you are?
Man, Sergeant Slaughter, they just should just give him a fucking clown nose and makeup because they just made him look stupid. Like,
You know it's bad when you have no other faces in the company to help draw the heel heat from, so you got to use the commissioner.
yeah, he doesn't even look like a. Go ahead.
It's like Mr. McMahon was like the heel version of this, where you want to hate that guy. No one's gonna cheer the commissioner, the rule setter. It's like cheering for the high school principal against the bully. Like, who would cheer that?
Exactly.
Or like cheering for Roger Goodell.
DX's business, it's gonna be the last thing you do.
Because that's basically what he is. He's Vince's face of the company, right?
Right. Yeah.
He's essentially a Roger Goodell.
Sergeant
He's only doing what Vince wants him to do.
His nose.
Your old lady is not too thrilled with your privates.
What the fuck? How do they think
As
this
a
is
matter
going
of
to
fact,
generate
from what I
heat?
hear, you're having a little problem going past half-mast.
What the fuck, man? How crazy is this shit?
Now,
Man, I used to think this
stick
shit
your
was
chin
hilarious.
in
Now I'm like
DX's
laughing
business
just about how
again.
dumb it is.
I'm gonna have to make a
And
swing
Sean
by your
is in the
house
back acting
and
like
show her
a
my Lance
fucking
Corporal.
jobber.
and
Like
show
a
her
jobber would react.
Ass hat.
Oh.
what standing at attention
Oh, we were
is
doing
all
so
about.
good.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Ooh.
Just slapped Helmsley. Yes! Slaughter. Hit him again.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
Not gonna take it anymore. He's got a nail from
Got him.
Slaughter, the commissioner of the WWF, assaulted from behind by Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
No.
Commissioner Slaughter finally after
What
all
the
this time,
fuck?
Oh, they
he
ripped his
put the
shirt.
wrestling boots away, but he finally showed us he's still got some guts.
Oh. What a frame.
What a frame.
With that steel briefcase.
Like, when Austin would do this to McMahon, hundreds of police officers would come out there to arrest him. And there they are beating up this guy. Nothing's happening. Because the
Literally,
heels need heat.
The authority figure of the company.
They have no other way to generate heel heat but attack the principal of your school.
Oh, come on, look at this.
Here it comes.
Oh, he takes that.
Oh, good pedigree.
He doesn't take it like fucking Kane does on his knee.
No, yeah, he took it full belly.
Yeah, he did.
It's not the most terrible bump to take, to be honest, because you're not falling from a high it's usually just about 3 feet. And
Yeah.
you're falling on the mat. The only part of it is you don't have your hands to protect yourself. I think The Rock was the only one who would do it, who would pull his hands out to protect himself. But it's not a terrible, as long as you don't go nose first. If you turn your head to the side and protect that, it's okay.
Yeah. Oh.
So they're throwing toilet paper in the ring. That's where these guys belong.
Oh, that didn't work.
These guys are like anti-heat. Nobody cares. That's awful.
Mm-hmm.
People cared more about the Rocky Austin segment than this. This is your champion. But the issue is they're in that weird lull period because they didn't have a proper transition after Bret Hart. Because they forced it. And they didn't think about, they knew they were going to do the screw job weeks in advance. So why the hell didn't they plan to keep Shawn strong, keep his heat positive? But it felt like they were just, honestly, this felt like Shawn is transitioning from the main heel and giving it to Vince. But not in the traditional way you would do that, where Vince is just taking over and Shawn's like, all right, you're out, buddy.
Yeah.
They sent referees in to stop this? Where are the cops?
And they're not even doing anything.
At least the pauses aren't as long as they were.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it's working a little bit better. But I'm going to try to still have to tweak it a little bit. Damn you.
That's just deplorable. Shawn Michaels and Helmsley. Welcome back, everybody, to the War Zone. Brought to you this week by Foot Action.
Foot Action.
Wow.
And by
They should get them now. You want to go to Dick Kick City? Get Foot Action.
Available at most retailers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's take you back to just moments ago after insulting.
Who wants to watch this again? This is embarrassing.
Right? Moments ago, it just happened. Like, we don't need a recap of that.
Well,
behind James E. came Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
the reason why they're doing it is because of the Monday Night War, where people would come back after hearing about it. They were like, oh yeah. I'm sure people will just switch off WCW to watch Sergeant Slaughter get attacked like the jobber he is.
Hangman Page!
Oh man, DDP got real young.
Who? TFT?
That's Scotty Too Hotty. That's Scotty Too Hotty.
Scotty Too Hotty.
No fucking way.
That's Scotty Too Hotty.
206 pounds.
Who the fuck is
Shelley?
They've got two jobbers.
Eric Shelley, if he sounds familiar.
On Monday Night Raw.
Isn't Eric Shelley a part of TNA, Brett? Eric Shelley? Is there an Eric Shelley in Impact? I don't know. Sounds familiar though.
So we got young
Alex Shelley.
We've got
We've
got young
Not Alex Shelley.
and skinny Taz.
Oh
Shelley
yeah.
is a great athlete, but so is Scott
And
Taylor. Shelley, of
at
course,
first when I
hailing
saw
from
Scotty,
Montreal,
I was like,
Taylor
I
from
think that's
Maine.
Scotty Too Hotty. But he had the long hair, and then once they said Scott Taylor, I was like, yep, that is him.
That's crazy. They're putting him on the second hour though.
Yeah, they were on the first hour of the last show.
Yeah. It's like they switch everything around. Backwards. Everything's backwards.
Yeah.
It's like a literal. It's like a literal mirror.
We didn't get a finish in the main event of last week's Raw either.
Well, Jim Ross, you know, you can lead a horse
At
to
least the
water,
good news is
but
you
you
know
can't make
this
him
match
drink. You
will
can
have
lead-
a finish.
You can tell the WWE
Yeah.
how to promote
You know
Oh,
WWE
there he is.
make him do it.
WWE
I've
has
asked
faith
you
in this
guys, and I've
segment
told you
because
numerous
they
times
create a
today,
phone
they got
call
Jeff
from
Jarrett on the
Jeff
phone.
Jarrett.
Major announcement to make tonight
The fucking
on the War
one.
Zone. I heard
The
you mention
fucking
it one
man.
time
Are
in
you-
the last hour.
Well, Jeff, you know, we've had some things going on. We've been a little busy.
Exactly
Man,
right,
young
Jim
DDP's
Cornette,
got
but
some
what do you
moves.
have? You're talking about
Yeah.
Bret's still doing commentary.
Bret Hart. I don't have anything against
Oh,
Who
probably
does that?
but my gosh, he's not
Who
even
would take
under
a drop?
contract
Who would do
with
a
the
drop kick
Federation,
off the
but
top
you guys
rail?
continue to
A,
insult him. Does
that
make
doesn't
any
look
sense?
good, and
Well,
B,
it may or may not, but
you're
Let's
gonna end
not
up hurting
call this
yourself.
spilt milk. Let's talk about the big announcement. Let's talk about Jeff Jarrett, and let's talk about
Oh.
next week. On
Yes, the
War
most
Zone,
devastating
on
move, the
WWF
top rope
Monday Night
sunset
Raw.
flip.
Jeff
Let me
Jarrett
land
will
on my
make, I feel
back
the
as
time is
hard as I
right.
can
I'm going to make
and
my
roll you
in-ring
over.
wrestling debut tomorrow. No,
That was a
not
terrible
tomorrow,
looking
but
drop
next
kick,
week,
dude.
next
But
Monday
you know
night.
you had to land the
Yes.
way you had to land.
So
Otherwise,
you're
he would
going to
have hurt him.
debut
Yeah, he would have
next
hurt
Monday
his
night.
back.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
side
live
of his
from
back.
Fayetteville, North Carolina. Is that
All right,
correct?
That
Taz
is
sliding
exactly
through
right.
underneath and
Vince
kicking him in the
McMahon, he
dick.
promised me
What the
opportunity.
hell?
Oh!
A Canadian
that
Destroyer
was a
sunset
way-
flip.
That was a way worse version of what Darby Allin does.
Yeah.
He told me that I would get the opportunity not just to prove to myself,
Here are two
but the
guys who
entire
have no
world,
chance
the
of winning
entire
this
wrestling world,
tournament.
that I am the greatest
Absolutely
wrestling
not.
talent walking the face of the earth
I
today.
think whoever
And that's next week
wins this
is my
match
first
loses
step. That's
to
what I'm going to do. I'm
Brian
going to start out
Christopher
in March.
next.
Shawn
yeah.
Michaels, the WWF champion.
So,
He's the
who's
European
the
I
face
just remember
and
the
who's the
finals.
heel?
Steve Austin, the one-move wonder. He's
I
the
don't
I have
know.
no
TBS
clue.
holder.
I don't think it matters.
We've
The
got
perfect
Legion of
Plex.
Doom. They're the tag champs.
Oh, he
We're
did
gonna
it!
have
One!
an opportunity next
Two!
week to
Impossible!
prove something, and that's exactly right. I'm not going
Inconceivable.
to let anybody down. I'm
Holy
not going
shit.
to let the WWF down.
You
I'm
see that
not gonna
arm
let
tattoo on his
WCW
bicep?
down. I'm not going to let anybody
On
in
who?
the sports entertainment world down.
On Skinny
Jeff
Taz.
Jarrett will prove next week
No, I didn't
that
see
I am
it.
the
It's on his
greatest
right arm.
Well, that's very
You see it
great,
right
Jeff,
there?
but just
Oh,
remember
yeah.
When he was,
Oh, yeah.
when he was being pinned, he lifted his arm up, and I swear I thought his arm hair rolled over his bicep across his shoulder for a split second. I was like, good God,
I've always
shame,
been able
sir.
to back it up, Jim Cornette.
I was like,
You
wait a
know
second, that's a
that.
tattoo.
You know exactly where I come from.
Dude,
You know
missed
my
the
roots in
Los
this business.
Boricuas
I've
came out
always
and the
been-
hairy
I've
ass
never been a
dude,
loud
his
talker. I've always wanted to
hair-
back my
hair on his
talk up
arm
in
was
the ring,
thicker
and
than
that's
hair on
what
his
I'm going to
chest.
do.
I'm surprised that WWE, so devoid of talent, doesn't send half their roster out in luchador masks to wrestle a second time. Like, Kane, get out of that, get up. We need Isaac Yankem for a match.
I know he's got the
You
talent,
imagine?
and there's certainly no doubt that he's convinced that he's got what it takes.
Well, yeah, he's a great
Look
athlete,
at
and it's
how
time for him to
interested
put up or
the
shut
crowd
up like
is
a
in
lot
this
of guys
match. They're
around here
actively
and get it done in the
looking
ring. Everybody can
away.
make a speech.
Look at
Yeah.
them
They
around.
really
They're-
are.
It's a Monday night
They're
in
so little.
Not even looking
Coliseum
at the
in
ring.
Fayetteville, North Carolina, and there's a drop kick by
Like
Scott
they're not
Taylor.
even doing a spot
And
fest
Scott
or
Taylor
anything.
now
It's just
hooking
like
the
a.
leg, lateral press, and Eric
This
Shelley
is literally like
from
watching a
Montreal,
young
Quebec,
DDP
able to
versus
kick
a
out.
skinny
And I
Taz
gotta
match.
say, these
Yeah,
guys
this is
have
like a
been having
basic.
tremendous
This is like a
match, and of course,
basic, like a
with Jeff Jarrett on the
OVW
phone,
matchup. Like this
talking
is
about
like
his
not.
favorite subject, which is
If
him.
I was
We've
told,
neglected
hey,
a lot of it,
we're
but
calling you
both
up to
Taylor and
WWE,
Shelley
we want you to be a part of
wrestling
this
a
tournament. You're
solid
not going to
match,
win.
A smart match,
But
not taking too many
do
risks.
something to
Both
impress. I
these
guess
guys
Scotty
want the
did something to
exposure
impress him. He
that
stuck
it would
around.
take, that if
But
they would
Yeah.
get
Skinny
by
Taz
going
over
to the
here.
second round of the Light Heavyweight Championship tournament.
Don't
That's
forget,
true,
ladies and
Scotty
gentlemen, still to
eventually.
come, Vader and Goldust
I
go
don't know
one-on-one.
if he
We'll have
stayed up
part
or
two of
if
our
they-
interview with
Because me
Vince
and Chris
McMahon
forgot about
regarding
how
Bret Hart's departure from the
how the
WWF.
two
And will Stone
were
Cold
they,
Steve
wasn't their tag team name again? Was it
Too cool.
See his arm like that? When he had that
Yeah.
pin, the rollover with the tattoo and everything, I swear to God, I thought that was arm hair.
Scott Taylor with the right shoulder up this time. Again, as we mentioned,
I
the
forget
finals
when
of the
Too
light
Cool
heavyweight
started.
tournament will be a part of the
I know they do their
giant
spot at
extravaganza
the
on December the
2000 Royal
7th.
Rumble.
D-Generation
So
X
it must
in
be
your
sometime
house.
in
The
99.
night that 4 championships will
were they already
be on
faces
the
by
line.
2000? Because
Yeah.
I remember they
Taylor now
started out
trying
as
to take
heels.
over
Right,
on
they
Eric
had
Shelley,
a
and
match
there's another
against
drop kick
Al
by
Snow
Taylor,
and Head.
who is, I tell you, Scott Taylor is
They-
an outstanding,
They
outstanding light
they
heavyweight.
started in
He was the
1998.
Wow.
Did they?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The
world's worst. The world's worst Harlem, what do they call it? A Harlem sidekick? Or the scissor
Is that what they
kick?
call it?
No, what's the scissor kick that Booker T does? Is it called the scissor kick?
They just call it scissor kick.
Oh, okay. He's going to go for that devastating sunset flip.
What the fuck? That was, what?
Oh my god! A, I would not take that bump at all. That is so fucking dangerous.
to becoming the light heavyweight champion. Take a look at it again. He flies off the ropes and
He did not.
How does that do any more impact on the DDT?
It'll be on December the 7th from Springfield, Massachusetts, and
that's when the tournament will end up.
These guys like, yeah, I'm touching a nobody.
Yeah. Oh, he's back!
A star is here, thank God.
Restarting his feud with
Butterbean? Is he actually
yeah.
gonna call Butterbean out?
He did well, he's doing the same thing, just running up to him. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
You want me in the ring?
I'm getting confused with the fucking entrances.
How about you in the ring?
Would you mind hurrying?
Why does he need Ross? He's a heel. Take the
All
mic.
night this has been going on.
Technically, it's more of a heel move to force the commentator off the commentary table. I would say that's more of a heel move.
If he takes the thing out of his hand and kicks him out, that would be the heel move right there.
That would have been, yeah.
My woman, my property has been being stalked. And my property. Help me. She's being stalked by this girl. My property.
My property.
Pillsbury Boxing wannabe. And he's sitting right there. Butterbean.
Jesus.
I don't want to see you wave to Sable. I don't want to see you look at her. You're just like all these people that chant, Sable, Sable, Sable.
This guy can draw heat.
He drew it.
Drew more heat than the fucking WWF champion.
You're not a boxer. I'm a boxer. I'm a 5-time New York State Golden Glove champion. You beat nobody. You can't even beat yourself.
Wow.
Get out of there.
You can't even beat yourself. What's that mean?
He's coming over the rail. There's his manager coming with him. Mero has lost it. Somebody get this guy a cold claw. He is a raving maniac. And look at Butterbean. It's the biggest.
Oh, I guess they didn't call Jerry Lawler out to commentary. Now that I think about it, he just had
No, yeah, they didn't.
And I noticed it
I
earlier.
told you, don't you ever look at Sable. Don't you ever touch her. And don't you ever come by the arena again. Or I'm going to knock you out. Do you understand me? You fat ass.
Jeez.
Guys, we're beta testing the Austin versus Tyson thing here.
Yeah. Ooh, low threats.
You are not threatening anybody in those pants, Butterbean. I'm sorry.
No, the fat stretch pants. I love them.
With fucking tiger stripes on them. Or those, like, tiger stripes embedded in flames.
Yeah, those used to be the 90s comfies.
He looks like he's wearing a Trapper Keeper.
I feel like if Mark Mero's character was in WWE now, he'd be over.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because he had such intensity on the mic. Like, it sounded like a shoot.
Yeah.
Which is probably why he screwed up that thing where he goes, you can't even beat yourself. Because he was that angry.
Yeah, with the wrestling culture now and the internet the way it is, I'm for sure that Mark Mero would be over.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Mero is a changed man. Well, women will do that to you, and I think that's what Mero's whole problem is. Still wrapped up in his woman.
It's like, I'm going to go back to my seat.
Yeah.
Wait, can I go home now?
I do not remember this being, what, 10 minutes long?
This is long
If you had the opportunity to...
Like, what more are they talking about?
What would you say to him now?
The best part in the first hour. I don't know, just...
Welcome back, everybody, to the War
It
Zone.
tries to be a shoot, but like you're saying, Brett, like he was trying to control the narrative. So he's saying whatever the fuck he wants. And we don't know he's full of shit until years later.
Would you
Right.
welcome Bret Hart back if he just said, you know, Vince, I've changed my mind. Can I come back? Would you allow him to return
I remember this.
to the
This is a hot
WWF?
question.
I mean, he spit in your face. Notwithstanding destroying television monitors and equipment, certainly notwithstanding the fact that he punched you.
What did you expect him to do, Vince? Like,
you,
you got
would
me.
you allow him to
Good
ever
game,
come back
McMahon.
to the WWF if that
I'll
was
beat you in the
an
ratings
option?
next week, you son of a bitch.
This is a strange business. And
Of course he took
yes, I would.
He took Warrior back.
We would have to have a real
everybody
frank
back.
understanding. I would want to hear Bret say, "Vince, I'm sorry. You know, I didn't mean to be selfish. I just kind of lost it there for a while."
You know the crazy thing is that if Bret would have came, I mean, I know the whole contract situation, but if Bret Hart would have gone back, say,
would tell Bret no more free shots.
He wouldn't do it.
I'd want that from strictly from a man standpoint. I want him to know that. Okay, and that in the future, if we're going to have problems along those lines in the locker room or anywhere else, that, okay, we're going to have them, but
that
no
may
more
have
free
been
shots.
The cuntiest thing that man has ever
yeah,
said. I'll take
if
Bret back.
Bret could tear up his
if he were to apologize
with the other guys
to
right
me.
now
Yeah.
in return,
I'd
welcome Bret.
And I like how
they.
It's crazy how they're painting him as a bad guy, with Jim or JR saying he spit in your face, he broke the monitors, he did this, he did that, he's a big giant piece of shit. Would you take him back?
Following Survivor Series,
he said they left for the money. I'm like, no, you canceled his contract.
Bret seems to be
Bret
sensitive
sold
to
out.
that subject that he doesn't want
That's
to be
what he
known
said.
as someone who sold out. I'm proud of the fact that I helped Bret sell out.
You sold him out.
And that's what Bret did. He sold out. And it's not a big deal
this is
because
totally
I
all
helped
about
him do
him controlling the narrative.
So
he did
do I think that Bret left for the money?
Probably 4 or 5 years, all the way until
when you're
WCW
making
died.
$3 million a year,
And that's when they finally came out with the truth.
125 days.
Brett left for the money.
Year,
you canceled his contract. He was out
Brett
of a job.
Out, and I don't blame him for selling out. I helped him sell out. As a matter of fact,
you laid him off.
I would
Vince.
suggest there could be a long
least he
line
admitted it.
outside
I helped him sell out.
locker room with wrestlers begging me, Vince, help me sell out. So, do I think he sold out?
Look at your roster,
and I don't
Vince.
think that every
Nobody
time
wants
he
these
says,
guys.
no, I didn't do it for the money. I think that Bret loses credibility every time he says that.
Did this whole ugly ordeal with Bret Hart affect you more professionally?
I don't remember
the businessman side of Vince McMahon
Bret
or
as a bad
the
guy or
personal side
because he was
of
always
Vince
like
McMahon?
he was WWF
From a
Sting.
business side,
like you never
the
saw
WWF
him
will
leaving
go on
or thought he would leave
beyond Bret Hart.
So when he left, I was still I was still
personal
very
side,
confused. Like I didn't understand it.
It definitely has
me neither.
affected me.
I don't remember siding with Vince on this either. I don't remember thinking,
think
"Oh man,
that
Bret's an
Bret
asshole."
and I,
What a
you
dick.
can't
I'm more
end
along the
a
lines of like
14-year relationship
McMahon is weird.
Like was ended without having
I don't know why we're
feelings.
watching this. I mean, I know why, but like as a consumer, as a kid at the time, I was like,
that I made.
Like, why is this so important?
I regret that Bret didn't do the right thing for the business and for himself.
Bret didn't do the right thing for the business.
Because it wouldn't have cost him $1 less with his deal with Turner. I regret that
That's
his
an interesting
fans,
take on it. Like he could have just
if
lost.
there is such a thing separate from WWF.
It wasn't about
in
him
any way
losing that
hurt
was going to cost him
by
money in
any of this.
WCW. That happens all the time.
I regret
where you go out like
that his family
Kevin Nash lost to Taker at WrestleMania
is
12
enduring
and
having
was a
to
bigger
endure
star
this
for it in
tirade
WCW.
that Bret seems to be on.
Yeah. This is.
I regret that a member of my family, my son, had to witness some of this, especially in the locker room.
Jesus.
Well,
I
heard
regret
too that if
all of that
Nash wasn't
from a personal
leaving,
standpoint.
that he might have won that
Yet
match at WrestleMania
steadfast
12.
remain.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That
didn't hear
I
that.
made a tough
I wonder
decision.
why. I wonder what direction they were trying to go on.
But it was the right
Because
decision
remember, he challenged
for the
Shawn for the
WWF
belt.
fans
Oh, that's right. That would have been
and
they
the
had wrestled-
WWF
didn't they
superstars
wrestle,
that
like,
remain
good
here,
friends, better enemies, like
loyal
that,
to
that
us.
shitty in your house paper.
If you had the opportunity,
Yeah, but if it was going to be
speak with
Undertaker
Bret.
versus Bret, I mean,
and
Bret,
now's
I mean,
not a bad opportunity.
Nash would have gone
Because you
over
know he's
Undertaker
watching.
and looked like the stronger, heavy.
Everybody involved in this
Oh,
situation.
Going against Bret.
Or Shawn, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
against Shawn, yeah.
What would
the
you say to
stupid
him
logic
now?
they used for why Triple H beat Sting at WrestleMania, because the next WrestleMania they wanted him to wrestle The Rock.
Yeah, that was
wanted
fucking
him to lock him
ridiculous.
down.
Triple H
Bullshit.
beat Sting so that Triple H can go off and guys, I beat every single
that
WCW
is that he
heavyweight
made a
champion.
mistake.
I beat Steiner. I beat Booker
I believe
T.
he'll regret
I beat Goldberg, and now I
professional
beat Sting.
It didn't have to be made that way.
Bullshit.
Guys,
Everyone
I
in
Paul
that arena
had
was
to do
pissed.
what I
Paul,
had to do
this is fake. You know that,
for my
right?
company and our fans and our superstars that remain here.
Sting should have won.
I think Triple H
And
is almost as big of a
I'm
mark in the
unwavering
business as Bret Hart.
from
Not
that
as
point of
big,
view.
but almost as big.
And perhaps Bret
But a mark
is
for
unwavering
himself,
in his
like-
point of view.
Yeah.
I was gonna say for
I don't know
himself.
that we'll
A
ever
mark
get
for
together.
himself and for
That's the bigger
I
difference.
hope he will one day.
for what he did to NXT and all that. And then that's why all the NXT people
too
got
bad
shit on because
That a
that was them
14-year
putting Triple H
relationship
back in his place.
was destroyed
Like they'll be good in NXT,
because
but main roster,
one
nope.
member of that relationship
By the way, rest in peace,
forgot
Tony Storm. We're gonna miss you.
that we're in the sports entertainment business.
Another one.
Live long.
Jesus, look at him trying to
Forgot
salvage this.
where he came
Ended
from.
a 14-year relationship because he forgot this is sports.
When will you be over
entertainment.
this?
Like, who are you talking about, Vince? You or Bret?
I'm over it now.
When will you be over this? What?
At
That's
the
a
same
dumb
time,
question. I was over it before it even happened.
Bret has been
Yeah.
such a part of the WWF. Bret will always, a part of Bret will always be here in the World Wrestling Federation.
Oof.
And
That's rough.
I'm going to
go
remember
back.
the good times.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to remember all the things that we
He's not
did
gonna remember
with
the
Bret,
good times. Like, man, I can't
in which
sell
he
Bret Hart
performed to the
DVDs
greatest
now.
degree possible and told those wonderful stories.
Wasn't Vince like a father figure to
I'm gonna
him,
remember
right?
Bret as
Or are they like the
excellence of
same age?
execution.
Who?
No,
Um,
Vince was like a father figure to him.
Was it?
It's
Right.
just
I remember
too
them
damn
like
bad
being so
that in the
chummy
end,
chummy at the mansions and
Bret really wasn't the best.
fucking
know,
talking.
You know who else was a
The
father
best there
figure?
was.
Them
Stone
as well?
Cold, right?
Best there ever will
With
be.
Jim Hellwig.
He
Look
had
at how
that
that went out.
opportunity to live
Oh,
up
you
to
know.
in his final match
learned.
with WWF.
If I were
He
Bret,
failed.
I'd pick Vince because he would want to have a dad that talks like this all the time. Get out there, Bret. You kill him.
Yeah,
Break
get in
his
my
leg in the ring.
get in my dungeon.
That's the only guy that's a bigger mark for the business than Bret Hart. His dad.
Oh, the whole Hart family, man. Oh, karate fighters.
Karate Fighters proudly presents WWF.
I remember I wanted those so badly, and I got them like these toys suck.
Yeah,
They're
didn't you
terrible.
didn't you powerbomb Angelo on it or?
No,
didn't you,
my brother. No, that's a different story. My brother hit me with a Death Valley driver on top of a raw ring, a toy ring,
Okay.
and broke the edge of it because it hit my kidney.
I remember you
And then
telling
he
that
tried to
story.
pin me, and I kicked out at 2 because I wouldn't give him the satisfaction because he broke my shit. Yeah, he's not here to defend himself. Yeah, fuck you, Angelo. That still stings. I love that ring. Those were not
Very.
cheap.
Here's Vader time.
There's the
I'm a
biggest,
big piece of shit.
this is the biggest missed opportunity as far as careers go right here.
Exactly. Yeah. Damn shame.
Vader is such like a great heel, a great physically imposing character.
And that has led to this contest tonight.
We watched him in Survivor Series. He worked that whole
Yeah.
fucking
He pretty much worked that entire match.
From Hollywood, California,
Oh God, he's got the cast off.
Right.
He's still selling
Why
it.
is Peter Briscoe with them?
Briscoe's
He was
gonna.
on the artist formerly known as Goldust.
He's like, he can't wrestle. Is he wearing pantyhose
Yep.
and slippers? Yeah.
What a fucking guy.
And this is the beginning of his artist formerly known as Goldust. gimmick.
You know what's funny though? I do like that half his face is painted, so like the whole Dustin Rhodes thing now, it like stays in line.
And that half his face is painted, the other half.
Yeah.
Kind of like his call. It's
Oh, wait, never mind. It's all.
too, kind of like he did his Goldust.
With Goldust.
Minus, the arms. He has arms
He has
cut
just-
off on.
I know it didn't go anywhere, but the Goldust gimmick, as a gimmick itself, is probably
real
one of the
simple.
best gimmicks of all time.
I'm an
They-
invalid.
For uniqueness, because it's never imitated, you can
Mentally
never
and
do it.
physically.
I'm broken and I'm
It was
crippled.
just overused. That was the problem.
Oh yeah, they drove him to
Doctor
the
hasn't
ground.
given me the release to work. What do you want, man?
Like I remember,
Does that.
I remember when he started at the In Your House. I was like, oh my god.
Well, Vader
And then the kissing and all that shit, it just had me like so intrigued as a kid.
Just like, oh man, he wants to wrestle a gay guy.
I still don't know
wrestles
how they
me.
convinced
Gets you in a
Goldust's
fucking.
hand, not his arm, anyway.
Dustin Rhodes.
He's
Like,
not.
remember Dustin Rhodes from WCW?
Yeah.
He's complete opposite end of the spectrum of what he was doing.
He
This
broke
guy's
his
got a
ribs and a
doctor's
hand.
note in the middle of the road.
after
Oh
walking
shit!
out on his fan. No!
Oh!
Oh shit! What did he hit him with? Is that a fucking hammer?
Vader just got cold cocked. Vader just got hit right
What
in the
the
top of the head
fuck?
with something.
That would be a concussion instantly.
I'd be dead.
like Lee said, where's the police?
Yeah, that is assault. The rest of this man, the bell did not ring.
Yeah, I remember when I was
He got rung.
I was 18.
Are we not gonna have a single fucking finish this show?
This is it.
You got one finish, remember?
Sportsmanship.
Taylor.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that wasn't a match. Though.
One finish.
That was a jobber match.
One
Steve
finish.
Austin doesn't have any compassion.
I don't remember it.
Mercy.
That's the problem. That's how bad it was.
Take your ass to church.
Take your ass to church.
Why do they need to do an Austin promo? Everybody loves him already.
Well, welcome back, folks, to the
Oh.
War Zone. Here comes Commissioner Slaughter and James E.
What the
Cornette.
fuck?
After
He
what
seems to
happened
have gotten
earlier,
a
I'm a
new
little
shirt.
surprised to see the commissioner.
Well, he
It's
just
like,
sucked the taste out
after
of
that
her
beating,
killing
Shawn Michaels and
himself
Triple H are
and
fired.
says that his wife and then they proceeded to take Slaughter apart piece by piece, the whole bunch of them. Slaughter
Tony
doesn't look
Chimel?
like a happy man, and I think he's got something to say.
A few months ago, I accepted the position as
I
commissioner
do love Slaughter's
of the World
voice
Wrestling
though.
Federation.
He has like the coolest
I knew it wouldn't be an easy
like
Yeah.
task,
mic voice. So
but I took off my combat
say a
boots,
few
my
months ago?
fatigues,
yeah,
my
that's
spear
what he became the
stick,
commissioner a
my
few months
slaughter
ago.
cannon,
I think it was right after
my
because wasn't
cobra clutch,
Monsoon the
and I
commissioner
put on a sports
for a while?
coat, walked into the
think he was, yeah.
battlefield. of the
So I
World
can't. I remember
Wrestling
waiting for
Federation was
Austin to
nothing
stun
but a
Gorilla
rule book.
Monsoon because he says you call yourself the Gorilla, yet you
When
hee
I
haw here
made
like a
decision
jackass.
that you fans liked, you cheered me.
Oh, they just didn't
When I
want to
made a
boo
decision
Sean.
you didn't
Sarge,
like,
I'm sorry.
You booed me.
Oh.
Oh, did he get him
World
feeling
Wrestling
Turner?
Federation commentators said I was drunk with power,
Was he?
but I
I
did
don't remember
my
him ever
job
being
and
a
I did
heel.
it well.
I could be mistaken, but
D Generation X, if you can hear me, listen up loud and clear, especially you, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
oh boy.
You crossed the line.
The crowd is dead
You
silent.
got
They
personal.
do not care.
If you
They
want to
said
call
this is
me
your,
names,
this is your
I
teacher
can do that all
complaining
night
about
long,
a student
you
hitting him.
scum, you slime, you maggot.
Oh, he's pulling out the G.I.
Maggot.
Joe playbook.
Maggot.
On December 7th, Triple H, I, the Commissioner of the World Wrestling Federation, am ordering you, maggot,
Ordering him.
to get into the ring with me.
Oh,
Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh.
they
I'm
kind of
taking
jumped up
off.
for that. Like
I'm
the
taking
10
off
paid
the
people in
sport
attendance
coat
like that.
Yeah, a little bit.
in your face. I'm gonna lace up the combat boots, and we're gonna find out who the better man is. I'm not saying I'm gonna win. I'm not saying I'm
Who
gonna
says that
lose.
as a heel?
Oh.
I'm just telling you that you're gonna be in for the damnedest fight of your
Guys,
life.
I'm not
maggot.
gonna win this match, but watch me get my ass beat and watch me beat his ass for a little bit.
Yeah.
Who sells a match
Live
like that?
with you in infamy, and that's an order.
If he wanted to sell this as an ass beating, he should have said, "I'm not here to win. I'm here to make
Commissioner
you
Slaughter
lose,
to
like,
fight
to embarrass you."
Helmsley.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's a rock match.
Wow, they couldn't wait for him to leave.
That will live in infamy for Triple H. This Slaughter, he's been retired. He's 49 years old, but as a man,
He's
He's
already
wearing the belt. What a heel! Have you guys watched the show Young Rock?
I watched a little bit of it.
It is so good. I love that show. That's definitely a show. If you're a wrestling fan, that's a show you should watch, Chris.
I'm gonna check. I'll check it out.
I think they're gonna do.
Season
I think
2
they said
starts
they're
in
gonna
March.
do. Is it
There
March?
he
Yeah.
is, Rocky, 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 Rocky.
Jesus.
Quit it. You know, let's get two things perfectly clear right here, right now.
I wish this was an amiibo.
That this match I'm about to have is a non-title match.
Oh, give me.
And you know, The Rock is a lot of things, but a thief isn't one of them. Because you see, when The Rock was Intercontinental Champion, all of you people made it perfectly clear that I was the best damn Intercontinental Champion there was.
I have to admit, I like Rock better with hair than without.
Yeah.
I'm a world-class athlete, a highly intelligent man, and
This
I'm
is a
just better than the
non-title
rest.
match.
That's
That
all.
is the heelest thing ever. That motherfucker drew more heat in one line than fucking Sean did in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
It's
The
a
Rock
damn
is. Yeah, The
shame.
Rock. The Rock has the crowd, and Palm is his hand.
He may get that stone cold stunner.
Fucking dude love.
You know what's funny? To me, it feels like the Intercontinental Championship is more important than the WWF Championship at the time.
It does,
Well, yeah,
the
'cause
people
look at
holding
who's
it.
fighting over it.
Yeah, but you shouldn't do that. I mean, we don't know what they're gonna become, but you know what I mean? Like why is Ken Shamrock not on the show? Like, why aren't they building up to the pay-per-view?
They haven't even announced the match. They just showed a promo video of Ken, which is sad because I think they did that because Ken can't come out and cut a promo.
Yeah.
He can't talk, which is a shame, which held him back, but that's nobody's fault but Ken Shamrock's. I remember thinking, like, when Dude Love was challenging for the WWF title, I was like, it's Dude Love. Like, what the fuck? Why couldn't they find anybody better?
Yeah, I always felt like he was an odd man out. I mean, I'm glad he could have finally follow his dream and get to be his last alter ego, but...
They trust me and me
Well, that was the character he wanted to be, Dude Love. He wanted to be the sexy face where all the girls loved him and the crowd loved him or whatever.
Yeah, there you go, big
They were
boy.
like, no, you're going to be Cactus Jack, the fucking psychopath who does all this crazy shit.
Right.
And WWF was like, yeah, we don't like Cactus Jack. We want to turn you into a real psychopath. Wear this mask so no one notices you. And pull your hair out.
Yeah, and squeal like a piggy.
Oh, yeah.
The Intercontinental Champion is Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Austin is here somewhere.
They're reiterating. Oh, this guy's got an NWO shirt on the audience.
Oh.
I remember when I went to SummerSlam 2005, and I think Foley was having a tiff with WWF, and some guy in front of us in the front row had a Mick Foley shirt on, and they said you can't wear that, but they gave him a free shirt, and I was like, oh man.
I remember you. I remember you saying that.
Four titles will be decided, plus Slaughter and
That should have made me go out and go like, oh, I'm gonna start wearing other company shirts so I get some free
Oh,
WWF shirts.
giving us a clean break. But The Rock had other thoughts.
The Rock. Get a piece of The Rock.
Guys, we have 4 more minutes left of this show. Will we see the finish?
Keeping an eye on Steve Austin, and he's still around here somewhere.
Probably not. I guess Austin will come out.
Yeah, Austin interference.
Yeah, they have to keep Dude Love strong.
We need Austin to get the Rock's belt from him.
Take the Rock's belt away, and then Rock
Yeah.
comes out next week. My Intercontinental Championship was stolen. I wasn't beaten for it.
And I'm not a thief.
Oh, that line's gonna live with me, man. That was so good. This is a non-title match.
Dude Love heading straight south. The Rocky Maivia heading straight outside. And there you see the entire nation.
The Nation, based off this, should have been a top-tier stable in WWE at the time.
Absolutely.
But they're floundering in the mid-card.
Ringside, and you know, if you're Dude Love, you know that the odds are against you.
Once it became the Rock's Nation and they start the feud with DX, that's when those two groups really get hot.
Right.
What he's calling himself, which one of his
Oh, I was like, there's no way Mankind's gonna do an Enziguri.
What a DDT.
Oh, classic vintage Rock.
Man in the WWF, pound for pound or not.
Dude Love is the toughest man. No, Mick Foley maybe,
He
but
just got dropped on his head.
Yeah.
yep. They definitely do not like The Rock.
Dude back in the corner.
Oof.
And he's going to have to keep the pressure on. You can take another look
Rocky
on the
died.
double feature when dude missed the clothesline. The boot
Karate Fighters double
right on his
feature.
head. But Rocky Maivia got his work cut out for him to beat a world-class athlete like Dude Love, man.
He was
like
starting
running
to
to
get
the
the exaggeration of movesets in.
But the big
Yeah,
question
nothing like running to the ropes and winding up for
where
a
is Stone
punch.
Cold? And will Stone Cold strike Rocky
They're going to a
Maivia?
commercial
We'll
with
be right back.
with 3 minutes left in the show. God, the ratings fucking war was so awful.
Yeah, they're delusional.
I don't even think we missed any of the action, really. Wasn't he setting up
I mean,
some
this is
people
not a
before the
barn
break?
burner event right here,
Yeah.
guys. Not a lot of those catch Kim styles here that can be for the books. Very, very punch-kicky affair. I think we've seen one move, and that was the DDT.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The top turnbuckle. It goes right down
That's,
to the canvas.
I guess that's a half bulldog. So we've seen 1.5 moves.
So many things going on tonight. Marrow and Butterbean getting in a confrontation. What about Commissioner Slaughter and
Now,
DX?
correct me if I'm wrong.
Not to
Dude
mention
Love's
cage
finisher is
destruction.
sweet
Vince
shin
McMahon's
music
kicking out on
combined
Bret
with the
Hart,
double arm
Bret
DDT.
Jeff Jarrett's
That is
announced that
correct.
he's going to
Okay.
debut next week.
Rocky
I don't think I've
Maivia
ever
on
seen him
Spears
hit
Street
that.
right now. Stone Cold Steve
Except for the Royal
Sweet
Rumble.
shin music.
Sweet shin music. And then he sets him up for the double arm DDT. Oh shit. Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
Yeah, because I think that wasn't the double arm DDT also Cactus Jack's finisher?
Yes.
Oh, see?
Oh.
There it is. Oh shit, he hit it.
Oh, he hits it.
Oh.
Oh, now here.
Done finish.
They had to save him from an Intercontinental title
Oh,
loss.
he's whipping him.
That's not your belt anyway, Rocky.
Why did they even put it on the announcer desk anyway? You should have had one of the Nation members hold it.
The Rock put it there, I think.
Oh, there he Holy shit. Oh.
Dude,
Oh.
coming back to
Oh, yes!
I took another one.
His head flew off with that stunner. That looked great. God, your hottest feud is the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
How sad. What a sad state of affairs. Oh, boy. Well, that was Monday Night Raw from November 17th, just 2 weeks after Survivor Series. Guys, what do you think?
Oh, man.
I mean,
One finish.
One
One match.
Yeah.
One finish.
Sadly,
Of what, 7 matches?
I still think
For many away?
this show was better than last week's. I remember last week's being that terrible. Like, we were just pissing on it the whole time. This one had a couple of better moments in it. But it's not by much. It's not like saying, oh yeah, this one was fucking a AAA Raw. Everyone should watch it.
Yeah, I would say it was better. It probably was better because of 2 things. There was less DX.
Yes.
And there was less New Age Outlaws.
Oh god, yes. Yeah.
There's no Truth Commission.
And Retcon.
Right.
And I mean, it was slightly more entertaining, but it was still like, whew.
Yeah, I feel. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot. It was a lot more coherent, like a lot more storytelling. We went into this week's than last. A lot of the filler with the Vince McMahon was kind of fucked up. Listening to it back, kind of Vince playing the victim card there. After what we know now.
Yeah, that seems so out of place. Like, guys, Bret's the asshole here. I'm saving the company.
Yeah. The funny lucha
God damn it.
the little people matchup was awesome. I like Kane coming out. That was a good little surprise because I didn't expect that.
I'm shocked.
I expected this the what did they say it was? Electrical failure?
Electric failure, yeah.
I could have sworn I thought this was the show that we're going to see the little Bret Hart.
That's what I thought too. I
thought it was
thought
2
so.
weeks after. So I guess they're going to do it next week, which is I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, that's the most fucked up segment they probably have ever done, and I guess it's coming next week. But I don't know, or I mean, I'm not looking forward to the segment. I know it's a stupid segment, and I know it's a big slap in the face ever, because I remember watching it live like, oh crap, Bret Hart's going to come out after all the shit they talked about him, and I was like, oh. I think I changed the channel like right then and there. I was like, I don't care. I'll just watch Nitro. I don't give a shit about this anymore.
Yeah. I think they I don't know if it's because Sable's so over, but double booking Mark Merrow again 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, because he got double booked last time too.
I mean, he's got the second hottest thing going on right now, which is sad.
Yeah, and
the Intercontinental title.
Yeah, I like the Stone Cold and the Rock thing that they got going on, and knowing what becomes of it. So I like that story. Hate Sergeant Slaughter and hate the DX thing right now. It's stupid.
Yeah.
He gets his ass kicked, and then he comes out, and then like you said, Luis, win or lose.
We're gonna fight.
Like, win or lose.
Yeah, like what are you doing? It's like bad build. And no one, and who wants to watch that? Really, you just got the shit kicked out of you. Like, we're just gonna watch it again.
I remember being a naive teenager and being like, yeah, I want to see Sergeant Slaughter kick his ass. That's so unfair. And I'm like, where's Shamrock? He should come out here and beat the shit out of all these guys.
Shamrock should have came out and made the save. Like that would have been the better booking.
I see. That's a good point you bring up, because at that time you're trying to generate heat for DX to get them on the side of Slaughter. And there's such apathy from the crowd from this segment and this feud that they don't care. They'll just get something else on, which is unfortunate because they really have nowhere else to go. If you don't have good faces to stack up against your heel champion, then your segments are going to die, and that's kind of what we're watching in real time here, which is weird because this is the period of WWF heating up to something big, but after the biggest fucking most infamous storyline of wrestling history, everybody remembers the screw job, but no one ever talks about what happened afterwards. And now I know why, because it's garbage. It's
exactly
fucking trash.
It's just DX running amok on a shitty commissioner that we don't care about.
He had the opportunity to be this monster heel. He goes, you know what? Bret got screwed, and I'll do that to each and every one of you in that locker room. No one will beat me. Can you imagine the heat he could generate from that? Because all he'd have to do now is every time he had a match out there, just stand out there and get ready. Like, there are people out there, get ready for the screw job. Oh, something's going to happen. And he'd be a fucking heat-seeking missile.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They don't have a big face. Austin, I don't know. I don't want to say Austin's not ready, but Austin's in the middle of something else, because I'm pretty sure if he wasn't, I don't think they should have given him the Intercontinental title back at Survivor Series. I know he was supposed to get it back because he needed to get his win against Owen Hart, but he doesn't need the title. He should have just moved on.
Yeah.
I think he ends up dropping the belt.
He does. He just says, you know what, Rock, I beat you. Because, yeah, spoiler alert, at D-Generation X, they wrestle. He beats Rock. And the next time on Raw, he goes, Rock, I got bigger and better things to do. The Royal Rumble's coming up. Here, take it.
Yeah.
He just drops the belt.
Yeah, basically just gives him the damn belt, even though he beats him. Like, what?
That should have been. They should have had Rock go over in a cheap way, but they should have had Rock over. And no, it would have not made Austin look any less weak. It wouldn't weak at all if he got screwed. That would just give him a chance to be like hunting you. Like, Rock, you may have taken that belt from me, but you're not done with me yet, you son of a bitch. I'll be hunting you. And like, can you imagine? Like, I think that's what happens during this feud where he goes, "I'm on you, Rock. I'm behind you," and then he's like, he doesn't. Like, if you see he does the beeper segment. You remember that? You see the little 316 on your beeper. That's me. and then he's like stalking The Rock. He could have done that. Even it would have been stronger after the loss. Like now he's like, you took something away from me, Rock. Now I'm going to take something away from you. I don't need the belt back, but you're going to be running scared. You're going to look over your shoulder for Stone Cold Steve Austin for the rest of your life, and that's the bottom line. And that would have been a much better transition from the segment than him just dropping the belt, because that just like, I just didn't like it, because I don't like it when somebody just drops the belt like, I need something bigger. Like, dude, you were the biggest shit. Now you make the belt look like garbage when you're handing it off to The Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, well. All right, well.
He hands it to The Rock, and then doesn't he take it and chuck it into the river?
No. They do it in the ring. He stuns him afterwards, because Austin. But we'll get to that segment soon enough. I guess that's all. We're closing up, guys. We're building up to that wonderful D-Generation X card. We've got one match in, and I think 2 more episodes of Raw left before the pay-per-view, which is weird. They have building up this fucking in-your-house-esque pay-per-view and only 1 match on the card with 2 weeks left. God, I love WWE. God, I love the Attitude Era. Holy shit. How did I bought this pay-per-view, too, because I wanted to see Shamrock kick his ass. That's what I remember buying. I said, Shamrock's going to kill Shawn Michaels, and I want to watch it live. But I think that's all she wrote for her latest episode, guys. Any final thoughts?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Gotta get better.
I mean,
more finishes.
More finishes.
More finishes.
We're gonna have the DQ counter in the next episode and just stack them up. Matches versus DQ finishes. Holy! I didn't expect
start doing something when they have these non-DQ finishes.
Man, when does Raw go to 3 hours? That's what I'm also kind of dreading.
Not in the Attitude Era, thank God.
No? Oh, good.
Not in the Attitude Era.
Okay.
Just go to 3 hours until like CM Punk's heel turn.
Okay. All right.
It's The Rock. That's when it goes to 3 hours. So thank God we don't have any 3-hour Raws.
Well, that's all she wrote for us this episode, guys. Signing off, Dudes with Attitude Podcast. I'm the good Dr. Legend with the magnificent one, Mr. Bret Evers. And no ego himself, the Wesel Magnifico.
All right, stay real, everybody.
We'll see you next week, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and Happy New Year to you all.
Woo!
Yay, that was good.
That was good.
Man, I was dying there at the end. I had a cough, had the sneeze, eyes were running. I was like, motherfucker. I was like, of course, I do so well throughout the whole episode. And then we get to the very end where I need to be at my best, and
I had
I'm
to
not.
pinch my leg when Rock said that fucking shit. It's a non-title match. I do not remember that. What a dick.
Oh.
That was the best line of the whole show. Hands down, best line of the whole show.
Good God, that might be line of the year for '97. I don't remember much of it, but man, that was good. What a fucking.
That was a killer line, yeah.
That was so good.
I would be like, if I was in that ring, I'd be like, what a dick. I'd be like, I'd applaud you, Rocky, but that you were an asshole. You didn't have to say that, you monster.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
All right, guys. You guys do anything fun for New Year's?
Just chilling.
Going to the Rose Bowl.
Oh, Ty, who's playing?
Utah and Ohio State.
Oh, nice. Do you have a favorite, or you're just going for fun?
So my fiance's dad, he's in the Tournament of Roses, so he gets a ticket every year and then can buy another ticket. So she always goes every year. I've been trying to go for years, but it just had never worked out.
Look at this
guy
marrying his way into the top.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do. I hunter her sounds like this shit,
Yeah.
Married up. So she's gone like year after year after year. She always goes because no one else in her family cares. She's the only one who likes to go to the Rose Bowl. So obviously she's taken me, and because her dad, like last year, obviously we didn't go because it didn't happen here. But this year and then next year, he's in charge of like the food and drinks at events.
Holy
he's
shit.
part of that committee. And so we also got tickets to the VIP tailgate as well. That's I
shit.
think the first time
Lucky.
she's ever getting into the VIP tailgate. So we're doing like the whole shebang.
That is awesome. Take some pics and we'll
Fuck
talk about it
yeah.
next time.
What are you doing,
Yeah.
Luis? You got doing anything?
My son is sick, so my
Oh no.
you know what my New Year's plans have been every year?
What?
The same
Nothing?
plans that it was when we used to hang out. Go over to Adam's place.
Oh shit.
So I've been going to Adam's place every year, and I can't go this year because my son's sick.
Oh no.
It's fine. It's not COVID. I mean, he doesn't know anybody. Like, at least I'm guesstimating it's not COVID because I'm getting sick. Like I'm catching up on it too, but I'm showing none of the COVID symptoms. Maybe Omicron, but like I can still taste stuff. I can still smell everything. So.
Oh, that's a good sign then.
So I'm not sweating it too much. I am vaccinated, but I have no boosters. So
I know I need a booster one day.
Yesterday was my 2 weeks, so today is like my first full day of like boostered up.
Oh, okay.
Which because I had to make sure I got it before the Rose Bowl game because the Rose Bowl game considers fully vaccinated, boosted, and everything.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Like we had to get the clear shit. We had to register for the game in there. You have to like upload your ID, take a photo of your face, and input your vaccination records.
Do you have to give them your firstborn too? They stuff something up your butt like a tracker. Like, all right, where's this son of a bitch going?
And I'm like, all right, hold on. I've waited this long. Put something up my ass.
I think
to get into the game.
Sweden is the one that's doing the vaccination passport installed into your under your arm, and I'm like not kidding, like a little chip inside your wrist for the passport.
Oh shit!
I don't get why
the cyberpunk
you should just be able to do a QR code tattoo on your wrist.
All the cyberpunk shit I would want, that is the least thing. I'm like, give me like a bionic finger, a laser pointer at the end of my pinky. That's somewhat useful.
Yeah, not that.
I don't need. I have a phone. Like, what do you want from me?
It was funny. For Halloween, we went to Universal Studios.
Oh shit!
And my dumb ass, I thought because you had to be vaccinated to go. So I was like, oh yeah, these fucking jalopies aren't vaccinated. They're not. No one's gonna go. No, wrong.
How was it?
Wrong. It was fine, dude, but the lines were so long because we fucked up and didn't do the VIP like we should have.
Oh yeah, you got to do the VIP for that.
Next year we are, because I thought that it was gonna be like less people, but I fucking owned myself.
Oh boy! All right, my son's getting out of line. I gotta go handle some business.
All right, guys.
You're gonna go lay it to smack it down.
Yeah. Fun show,
Are
guys.
you gonna tell them there's a non-title match?
All right.
Non-title match.
All right, I'll see you guys next week.